Hello, 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 hello. Wait, somebody has a birthday. Oh, honey, the sun is out. That daylight savings time is crazy. Hi, Xavier Hurd. Thank you. Yes, Coco Harris. I'm on Dish Nation tonight and tomorrow night. Your boy's busy, honey. He's booked and busy, darling. Okay. Wait, somebody has a birthday today. I think I saw that. Hi. What's up, Ray Alexander, Nicole Mack, Xavier, Tamala Rowe, Andrea, Veronica. Veronica's a good name, nonetheless. We got Nathan from Pittsburgh. Hi, Erica Irvin. Yes. We got LRGA Curves here tonight. Listen here, LRGA Curves. You don't ask me no messy questions in the super chat, child. You are messy. And I love you for it, baby. Messy Mondays. You call up live, Ambria, baby. Coco. We got Ashley from Rockford, Illinois. Tim from San Diego. We got Divine. Hey, Divine, you was here before. Hey, Toronto. Baby Toya from Ohio. We got Ian Camp from Houston, Texas. I was just in Houston, by the way. Divine, I know you caught another live, baby. Thanks for coming back, Divine. Mukoko, I won't ever forget your name. Jay from Memphis, Kathy from Detroit, the D. Tamika Thomas says, I want to be your co-host. Mrs. Simmons from Miami. We got Bella from Denver, Colorado. Zakila, she got an African like I do, child. What's going on with the Africans, honey? Always said they've been waiting on this live. We have a lot to talk about. Okay, Chanel from Chicago. All right. Andrea Davis, I got you, baby. Jermaine Richards from the Dallas. Vicky from Atlanta. Vicky from Atlanta, are you coming to my live show with Tamar Braxton on April 22nd at the City Winery? It's a Monday. I'm doing a live Messy Monday. Period. I got a lot going on. Look, my phone is blowing up. I have a lot going on. I have a lot going on, honey. I have a lot going on, darling. Okay, there's a lot going on. So I'm doing a live Messy Mondays on April 22nd in Atlanta. And my special guest for my first live Messy Monday is the one and the only Tamar Braxton. In Atlanta. I'm doing a live Messy Monday in Atlanta with Tamar Braxton. It's going to be crazy. So y'all got to come. Y'all got to come. It's going to be so good. So fresh, so clean, so good. Y'all got to come. Chris, will you ever interview Natalie Nunn? I DM'd her. Listen, I'm going to tell you all my business. Come in, Raindrops. Because I book all my guests. Unless they DM me and say, book me, I'm going to tell y'all the tea. Then I'm going to get back to the tour. Then we're going to talk about Married to Medicine. So I hit up Natalie Nunn in the DMs for months. We've been going back and forth. And I'm like, the Raindrops have requested you, Natalie Nunn, to come on the podcast. And I actually love you. I've loved you ever since Bad Girls Club, when you ran LA. And now that I run LA, we both could be running towards each other like Whitney Houston and The Bodyguard run to you. Right? I said, so I run LA, you run LA. So like, why don't we just like hop on the podcast? So then she said, yes, this is months ago. So long story short, people don't follow up. I'm always like, hi, I want to get it scheduled. Because I'm my own talent booker. I do everything. I run a production company. I host. I book talent. I feed people. I have merchandise. I'm booking talent now for next week. So anyways, I hit her up last week. and said, hey, come on, Nat, like I want to get you on the podcast. She said she liked it. And I'm like, so Raindrops, what does it mean when you reach out to somebody again and they like it, but they don't say anything? So then I'm like, Natalie, I love you down. I love you down, Natalie. I don't beg people to be on the podcast. I literally have to like go through a list of people and pick dates. And I love me some Natalie. I want Natalie on the podcast, but wait. DR said we don't want her. Dia B said that's a no. Maybe she was drunk. She playing with you. You love everybody. I do love everybody. Is that a bad thing? She wants somebody to beg her child. I don't beg people. I just, honey, baby, I never begged for a man, a woman, a they, a their. I ain't begging for nobody, child. Now, what I would beg for is for y'all to stay seated. So look, don't forget, I'm going on tour, live Messy Mondays. I'm doing it April 22nd in Atlanta with Tamar Braxton. I got more guests coming on. I'm with Teresa Giudice April 13th in New Jersey. So if you're in Atlanta, go buy tickets. It's on the website on my Instagram page. Okay? And then I'm with the Love and Marriage DC girls on Mother's Day. So Mother's Day, I'm in DC, May 12th. April 22nd, I'm in Atlanta with Tamar Braxton. And then I am with Teresa Giudice, the Queen of New Jersey, okay, on April 13th. Now, Lanka Pearson says she'll see me in DC. Well, I'll see you, but I'm about to see somebody else right now, baby. Yeah!
Hey, what's up, baby? How you feeling? Listen, we got Carlos King on the line. We live on Patreon. I'm trying to do this thing. Listen, I'm trying to figure it out. What's going on? Y'all got any questions for me? I'm going to go from one question to here, one question to there. And then and then we got some other people coming in, some special guests in a minute. So we're going to go live. We're going to get this thing crunk. What's going on, Carlos?
I'm so confused right now. So wait, are you able or not to do Messy Mondays?
I am able to do it on your YouTube. I am not on mine. My man said, get off my YouTube. Remember, okay. I don't know if you remember this, Carlos, but remember when me and Cecil had a Twitter beef on the Twitter? And then he called Damon. Damon told me to get off Twitter. That's how I came on YouTube. So I started going on YouTube. Now he told me to get off YouTube. Now I'm on Patreon. Until they tell on me, I'm still good on Patreon, but they're going to have to pay $5 to tell on me. They're going to have to watch it. You know what I'm saying? And like, if they record the whole thing, Carlos, I'm going to strike their channel like you did. Because ain't nobody going to sit up man, so he can see what the hell I said. And we're not going to do that.
First of all, baby, if you, you are good. You are really good at this. You're really good at this. First of all, if you post my live podcast before I do it, I'm striking you down, baby. I'm giving you fair warning. And you know what's
so funny? Fair. That's fair.
That's fair. If after I post my podcast, do what y'all want to do with it. I don't care.
Yeah, the clips are okay. Like, you do a clip and put it on Twitter. Yeah, tell the people, but to sit up and promote and then put it out before I can put it out, then that's kind of, you know. That's crazy. But people do it, so, you know.
Well, listen, happy Messy Monday.
Happy Messy Monday. Did you watch part 2 of the reunion?
You know I did, baby. I have lots to talk about, baby. Let me know when you're ready to get into
I'm ready. I got 20 minutes. Then we're gonna go on in here. I got you coming over this way, I guess when you finish, but I got an extra special guest coming in, so we're gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna talk directly to my Patreon people and answer all their questions.
Who a special guest you got?
Child, you have to wait and see. You gotta wait and see.
Okay, you want to talk about Quad's apology tour?
Okay, let's talk about it.
Baby, I'm on tour. Beyonce's on tour. Taylor Swift is on tour. And baby, Quad is too, bitch. And I love it. Quad
is on tour.
Quad is on tour. She's on what we call the apology tour. Quad is selling tickets, and I'm here for it all. My girl came in saying, I apologize to each and every one of you. This is what I got to say to you, Dr. Heavily, and I want to get your insight. Quad is one of the smartest women I know. She came in very humble.
Or she got great advice from a lot of good people.
You said what?
Or she got great advice from a lot of good people, i.e. you.
I don't know what you're talking about, baby.
Okay.
No, so we got to talk about Quad's apology tour. Not the Renaissance, not Reality of the King tour, baby. Check your local listings. Quad's apology tour. Now, did a tour bus come on? Did she have a rider? Craft services? Was her room filled with yellow M&Ms? What were you thinking about the fact that Quad came in very humble and was apologizing to the girls?
I think that honestly, I don't go with the opinion of the other ladies. I don't go with the opinion of Quad. I go with my own opinion, right? First and foremost, if I was Quad, I honestly felt like she already apologized. This is totally true. I would have told them people to kiss my ass. Because honestly, if y'all gonna put me out or the show gonna put me off, y'all gonna have to do it and I'm okay. But she was more humble. And when you feel like you're wrong and maybe the people didn't receive your apology, she did what she had to do. And I think no one in this world can say that she did not apologize.
Oh, no, she apologized. And again, to see her and Dr. Simone have that one-on-one, I thought was super special, super sweet. And that's what I want to see next season. Now, this happened months ago when y'all taped it. Is Quad in a good place today with the cast?
She's in a good place with me. I really can't speak for the rest of the cast, but like I say, when Quad watches stuff on TV, she goes back to a space, right? So when it aired last week, not Sunday that just happened yesterday, but last week, Quad was a bit upset. She was a bit taken aback, and she stopped answering her phone. I know for me, I hadn't spoken to her, but I spoke to her today, and she's
How
better.
is she doing?
She's doing good. She's doing good. She's better.
Was she upset last week?
Yes, she was.
Because she had to relive the moments of what Dr. Simone said.
Absolutely. That's what it was.
That's fair. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Mm-hmm. How is Dr. Simone doing since that episode?
I spoke with Simone. I actually had lunch with Simone. Simone is apologetic. She knows she's wrong. She's apologetic. Like she didn't mean it to come off the way it did. I mean, we can all say whatever. I've said some things that I know I shouldn't have said out of whatever. You could say anger or whatever. You can make all the excuses you want to in the world. However, when I said some things, I was wrong. Simone was wrong when she said some things. Toya had said some things wrong. Not to make an excuse for anybody, but Simone knows that was pretty much wrong. So, yeah.
When you and Dr. Simone had lunch, what was the conversation about?
The conversation was pretty much where we're at with all the girls and how we don't want this, our group to go dark. You know what I'm saying? We don't want anything to go, dark and bad or whatever. And as the OGs, minus Dr. Jackie, how can we get it back on track? Basically, basically, we all are effed up. We all have.
Wow, this is good. So you feel good
I feel real good. I feel real good. I feel real good about it. I really do.
Going into next season, you feel like there's some hope for the girls.
Right. And I know I said before that everybody honestly, I don't know who got their contract. Because I'm hearing some people got it, some people didn't, some people ain't signing it, whatever. I said everybody because I guess I was hopeful, but I don't know what I know. I felt like, I ain't gonna say who got. I mean, all I know is what came through my email. I don't know what people
have got. You signed your contract?
Not yet, but I will.
Are you asking for more money?
I'm not gonna discuss that, just like you won't discuss what you're discussing. But I think we got a great show. I think that our numbers are up. So,
when the numbers are up, yesterday's price is not today's price, baby.
There you have it. There you have it. There you have it.
I love that. Now, speaking of price, there was a conversation about Sweet Tea allegedly wearing fake designer gigs and gowns and shirts and hats from the supermarket where people sell Louis Vuitton in the vegetable produce section. So
y'all hear Carlos on my live stream, y'all can hear him droning the girls.
No, I'm asking the question because allegedly it was said that Sweet Tea buys fake designer bags, and if it says Chanel or Cheerios. So we're just trying to figure out that if allegedly, if she's buying bags, are they Chanel bags? Are they Cheerios? Is it in aisle 5 where the produce section is? Is it where you buy Frosted Flakes? We're trying to figure out where these designer clothes are coming from. So Heavenly, what insight do you have?
Okay, now this is one thing I'm gonna say for sure. This is not hearsay. Sweet Tea will tell a lie because I know for a fact this ain't no hearsay. She told me that she was outside the grocery store and she wanted some nice things and she was buying purses from the man outside the grocery store. So I know that's facts. Now, whether she did it or not, she told me that she did. She said those things. So, you know, and she said she wanted nice things. You know, Sweet Tea got a regular job. I mean, she probably made $40,000. That's fine. I mean, I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. But she wants the nice stuff like Quad got the 7,000 Chanel and And my whole thing is, I got the shit, but I'm not a label whore. I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? I don't fiend for that. But she wants nice things. So she went, to the people, the people down at the grocery store. And she said it was some Africans out there selling and she copped her bag.
What type of bag was it? Was it
I don't remember. Don't give me the line. I want to say Chanel, but I'm not for certain what type of bag she said.
Okay, we need to know if it was Chanel or Cheerio. Was it Fendi or Frosted Flakes? These are things.
I'm not doing this with you, Carlos. We're not doing it.
Need to know, is she rocking Fendi or Frosted Flakes? I don't know. Is the bag imported from China?
You like my shirt?
Not Dentist the Menace.
And you know what? I saw that Sweet Tea put this on her Twitter, I think. But these are the words of Mariah Hupp. You can't tell me they not. You can't tell me Mariah didn't give her these words. Because this sounds like Mariah right here. But I love it. And it's the Menace means you're a threat.
Do you think Mariah is feeding Sweet Tea lines?
They say on her live she admitted to it. They say on the line, now I ain't seen it, but the people would be sending me little clips. They say her and Buffy have admitted to helping Sweet Tea with her reads, but she can't land them. That's what I'm saying.
Hold up.
That's what the people said now.
Raindrops.
Now, y'all go do your research because I ain't finna sit up and watch nobody lives, but that's what the people said. Yes.
Raindrops, breaking news. Allegedly, they're saying Sweet Tea has rehearsed reads.
Yes. Yeah,
I'm gonna say this to you. And listen, I love Sweet Tea. I love all the girls, but I'm very honest. I knew Sweet Tea was not telling the truth about buying Chanel Cheerios and Fendi Frosted Flake bags because every time she yells, I believe she's pissed because it's not her truth. When you said, "No, you did tell me that," here she goes. No, I didn't. And I said, Sweet Tea, you're way too calm. If somebody.
Why would I lie about something like that?
I know that's the thing.
I couldn't just make it up.
No, that was the thing. That's when I knew. I said, you yell about everything else at the top of your lungs. The fact that you were called out over your alleged fake designer Versace, or is it again vegetables? We don't know if it's Versace or vegetables. So when I knew that she wasn't clapping back at you, I said, "Oh, she got caught in a lie." I believe you. I believe you 100%.
Oh no, that's facts. That's facts. The people showed it to me. I know it's facts that that she went down. What she told me she did. She told me when she went down there. So my whole thing is, we know for a fact that Sweet Tea will lie under pressure. She will lie. We got that because that's a documented lie. Because she told me those words. That's not hearsay.
No, I believe you. And the other lie that was caught was when she when she said she never told you that Dr. G was controlling.
They got that on TV. Now that, you know what I'm saying? Did they not clip back to that?
They did. They clipped back to her saying,
because I know they can catch you in lies. I be trying. I don't lie because I know they can catch you in lies. I can't remember if I lie, I wouldn't be able to remember it. So that's why I try not to lie. That's when they ask me a question about Quad. The people say I'm flipping sides. No, I'm not. I'm just going to tell you what my truth is. If Simone said this about Quad, I'm going to say it. If Quad said this about Simone, I'm going to say it. I love all the ladies, so I'm going to just tell the truth.
Well, that's how I feel. I love all the ladies too. I'm just going to tell the truth too. But that's why you and I get along so well, because we just tell our truth and we keep it moving. I'm still gagging though that Sweet Tea gets her reads from Buffy and Mariah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They said on the thing, this is what the people quoted me, that they said it on their live. Now, I didn't see it personally, but the people told me that that's what happened. The people that did watch the live. They said it.
How do you feel about that?
I don't care. I mean, I think that, being entertaining for the show and being fun and funny and being able to read is something natural that Mariah has. She just has it, right? And if she's trying to get it, but you could give people the reads all day, they can't land them because they don't know which angle I'm coming from or what I'm going to say. So it's very difficult to predict Dr. Heavenly. So it might read and you might catch something one or twice, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But really, it doesn't work because you don't know what I'm going to say. And I think this last episode, you can kind of see it because the stuff that your girl was saying didn't make sense too much. Like she was coming from an angle. If you watch it, it didn't make sense.
Yeah, no.
But I tell you, they cut a whole lot out because her and Quad had a whole lot of words. They cut a lot out.
They did?
Quad talked about her marriage with Dr. G, exactly what he did to her, all these different things, and they cut it all out. They cut it all out. But it's interesting to me, they didn't cut out the tragedy that happened at her house. You know what I'm saying? To me, I don't know how they pick and choose what they're going to play and what's too dark and what's not. But maybe because Dr. G is a doctor, they didn't play certain things. You know what I'm saying?
You mean the stuff that allegedly happened when she was married to him?
Not allegedly, because for sure, Sweet Tea said allegedly, and Quad said, this is not alleged. This is what happened to me. I'm telling y'all what happened. They cut all that out.
Do you think some of that will be when all the guys are with y'all?
I don't know. I don't know what they're going to play.
Before the guys were on stage, Sweet Tea.
Absolutely. Yes. Quad had a whole lot of words and Quad let have, and she told everything she knew. So, yes,
but
they didn't play it. She just sat there looking disgruntled and upset and screaming, don't talk about my husband. Don't talk about my husband. And then Quad was like, I can say about my experience with your husband.
You said that, yeah.
So, yeah. So they did play that.
So we got a correction. I love the raindrops because they are private investigators. So Heavenly, the raindrops said Mariah did not say she gives the reads to Sweet Tea. Buffy says she gives the reads to Sweet Tea.
I said Mariah and Buffy, yeah. So that's what they told me. They said both of them, but yeah, Buffy, okay.
Okay, I just because
But Mariah's a better reader. I never knew Buffy to be a reader. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I agree with you.
That's my thought. If I wanted to get a read, I wouldn't get, I would get it from Mariah. That's what I would do.
So speaking of more lies, right? Sweet Tea, and I don't believe this, but I'm not saying because you're my girl and my dentist
right.
and my co-host, but I after reunion, Sweet Tea was adamant that you told her that you believe Dr. Damon cheated on you.
She said that on the show, on the
reunion, they brought it up, and they said, Sweet Tea, you said that Dr. Damon. I'm sorry, you said that Heavenly told you Dr. Damon cheated, and they showed the clip of Sweet Tea from her live. And she said, yeah, that's what she told me. And then they cut to Dr. Damon checking Dr. G, baby.
Yeah, I think that, Damon is y'all understand when I say a man's man, I feel like if you're going to co-sign a lie, then you need to say it, right? So if Dr. G feels like that, and my whole thing with the whole thing, and I'm going to say it and I'm going to take it back, everybody wants Damon to be a cheater because they're cheaters. You see what I'm saying? Mariah's husband is a cheater, proven facts. These are facts. She said them, came out of her mouth. We know that Dr. G has cheated, right? We know that some things happened with Dr. Jackie's husband. He cheated. We know that Cecil had Tammy. Y'all talked about Tammy. Tammy was his friend, inappropriate, whatever. Why y'all gotta make my man a cheater when y'all ain't got no receipts? If y'all had some receipts, y'all would have dropped them shits a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, whatever. I'm sick of it. It's tired. It's tiring. It's tired. So I don't even know why I addressed that. But if a man's going to say it to Damon, then be a man to say it in his face. You see what I'm saying? And not behind his back. That's all I'm saying. And I don't want no beef, you know what I'm saying, between the men. And that's why I tell Eugene and the rest of them, when the women are arguing, and I saw part of your lie, stay at the women's argument. Now, you can give your opinion with the men. I don't care about your opinion. But when the women are going in and in, Eugene, stay back. Because this ain't for you. This is between the women. And y'all can say what y'all want to. And it's very hard to respect a man when his wife continues to disrespect him. So if his wife don't respect him, how can we? I'm just saying. Okay, Carlos real quiet because he know he done did that lie, but they ain't want me on the lie because I would have said it. You see what I'm saying? But you can't. If a woman, two women, if me and Toya going at it, right, on TV, we doing this. If you jump yourself in there, then it makes me. I'm upset because this is real. And then if you say something to me, I'm going to curse your ass out. And then Damon's going to get involved. It's something that don't have to be. I'm not saying that men cannot speak up for their family because y'all put it in a very nice way. I should be able to. You should be amongst the men. But don't come in when I'm arguing with Toya and jump in the argument. You know what I'm saying? And don't be gossiping with the women, which Eugene does. I've seen it over and over again with the women gossiping because that makes you feel like, yeah, I mean, you know, that's just me. That's my preference. I'm going to go on and say, thank you, God, that my husband doesn't do that.
Eugene gossips with the women?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
What
yes,
do you mean by that?
He's done it. I've been to their house. Like you say, I know things that y'all don't. Because, like, when I told you Toya lazy, did they not bring that up? Toya lazy. She would lay down and Eugene does. And I love that for her if that's what she wants. But the gossiping and stuff with the men, yes, you can speak up for your family. I think that's noble. But when you're with the women and stuff and you gossiping, that's not noble. That's Mitch. What they call them? Mitch, like.
I'm trying to picture this because I want to clear the air. Are you saying
yes,
that Dr. Eugene will be around the women, only talking to the women and gossiping only with the women?
I've been outside with him, me, Toya, different people, and he's right there with the women, and he knows. And then he'll inbox some of the women and say different things to the women in their DM, like, "Hey, you know, Heavenly and Quad is not your friend. We want to let you know." And to me, that's girly stuff. Like, dude, why are you in this? That's my point. You can speak up for your family. That's noble to do. But speak up amongst the men. If the women are arguing, I'm sorry, that's just how I feel, and maybe I don't agree. But I feel like I'm glad that my man doesn't do that. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say about it, and I'm going to leave it alone. And I don't know if they showed the part, but Kema actually approached him. It's like, man, why are you in the women's business? Did they not show that?
Unless that's part 3, we didn't see that, baby.
And I did not call that man sassy. Somebody said you said, or somebody
no.
That was a super chat.
That was a super chat, and I asked you. I said, "Do you think he's sassy?" And you did just like this.
Is that a yes?
I'm not done because you know how I'm dramatic, but you're dramatic. I said I read the super chat, and I said, "Do you think Eugene is sassy?" You said. Yeah, I'm gonna take it back though, and you took it back.
I took it back. I said it and I took it back. But does that sound sassy to you that the men get involved in the women's arguments, that they're gossiping with the women when the men are not around? He right there in it and he DMing women. Did he say that on your live that he does that? Because that's the shit we're talking about. We're not talking about you speaking up for your family. That sounds very noble. Now, Cecil, not so much. Cecil was in his feelings when some stuff went down on the show, and Simone didn't tell him the real, and I'm gonna see if they play it because we actually went back and discussed it. So I'm gonna leave that for the part 3. So make sure y'all tune in to part 3, and then we're gonna talk about Cecil. But you know, Eugene.
Oh, there's a question here.
Okay.
I didn't catch Mariah's and Buffy's thing, but they're saying Mariah is saying that Damon told her not to reveal the receipts.
Now you think that Mariah would do that? I'm just saying. Is she a noble person? Is she a noble person that would do that? My whole thing is she wants attention. I don't, but I would say it, I've said it several times. If you got it, I even said it at the reunion. Bitch, if you got them, please give them to me. She said, "Nah, I don't want to mess up. You're not going to mess up nothing, girl. I think you a low down dirty bitch. Just give them to me." She wouldn't give them. So if you going to give them, you're not going to give them, shut the hell up about it, because you ain't going to give them. What we know for sure is Aiden is a cheater. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it alone. We know that Aiden
say that herself.
Yeah, no, she said it on the show. She didn't say it to you. That Aiden is a cheater.
I didn't ask her if Aiden.
Well, she said it publicly before, so I know that for a fact. I'm not making it up. She has said that Aiden has cheated on her, and I know the whole story, especially from Quad. The whole story how it happened and whatever. But why everybody want my man to be a cheater? Y'all can't. If y'all had some shit on my man, trust and believe it would have been in the Jasmine brand a long time ago. With his legs, you know what I'm saying? With the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it was, it'd have been out there. What I'm telling you is Damon is such a stand-up guy that they want to find something on him. But my whole thing is, even if you did, I ain't leaving. So what's your
I was
point?
going to ask you that. Okay.
Let's
have a real conversation. You and I have been in long relationships.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever found out Damon cheated on you, would you leave him?
No, for what? My man worked real good. Y'all be saying I'm jealous of Toy, but for what? My man is ER. He's family medicine. He's emergency medicine. He does interventional pain, and he's board in addiction medicine. So he can get a job. He works in his own practice with his own. Why would I be jealous? If I wanted to lay my funky ass down, I could. And I got a house that's paid for. Why would I be jealous? If I wanted to get up and go, but that's not my life. I went to school a very long time. I love what I do. I'm not knocking Toya. Please do what you want to do. If y'all make that happy, y'all happy. But why would I be jealous when I could do this? You think that Damon's the type of man that if I said I wouldn't want to work, that he would say, nah, bitch, you getting your ass up and go to work. That ain't in him. He's a man's man. He loves being the provider of our family. You know what I'm saying? He's just that type of dude. That ain't no. I love my man, y'all. I just love him. And if he did cheat, well, I wouldn't leave him know it. But I honestly don't think my man cheats. I really don't.
Well, that's the
thing. I can't say when we was in school now. I can't speak that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
but I don't think that so then either. I never caught him.
I just don't listen. I don't think cheating is a deal breaker listen, and y'all can disagree with me, that's fine. If you stole money from me, oh baby, you got to go. The deal breaker for me isn't cheating, it's stealing. Don't steal from me.
If you disrespect me and you come with me with another bitch like y'all do on Love and Marriage Hunts with Martell and the girl, now if they did that, now I got to go. Now I understand that. Yeah. I got to go. If you bring another bitch to me and get her pregnant, I got to go. I got to go. You disrespected me to the umpteen, and then you brought the other girl on and you said some negative things to me while the other girl was that. I couldn't take the disrespect. I couldn't take. But if a man cheated and he said, oh, you know what? Not that my man ever did, because I ain't never called. But if he said, you know what? I made a mistake and I did this. Not a mistake, because it ain't a mistake. It's a choice. But if he did and he said, I'm sorry, I can't, why would I leave? That's dumb. You know what we got together? I got 3 freaking kids. All that is together. All my houses, all my cars. Why would I? That would be. So the next, what I'm going to do? I done seen too many people get divorces, some public and not public. I see that you go down through your stuff and they still be in love with the man and then they be bitter when somebody else comes on. Why would I'm going to do what I want to do, and that's what I respected about Dr. Jackie. I was like, Dr. Jackie, don't listen to fluff. Do what you want to do. No matter what, do what you want to do, and I respect it. You got to respect it.
No, I respect it.
And the lady on here, Janine, she says cheating is a deal breaker for me. I think it's so disrespectful.
Well,
I think it's a respectful way to cheat.
The thing is this: everybody's relationship should be what works for them, and that I don't impose my belief on other people's relationships.
Right.
Yeah, so cheating, if that's a deal breaker for you, that's great. It's not for everybody though. Yeah. But I don't think people should be influenced to leave somebody. That's all I was saying. But
you know what? A lot of times, since we having a real conversation, a lot of times when women leave a man because he's cheated, it's not just because he's cheated. He's not giving the woman what she needs in another way. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a great relationship and the man loves you and y'all know y'all connecting on a spiritual level, right? If something happens, then you're more likely to forgive than a man that ain't working, a man that's disrespecting you all the time, cussing you out, coming home, they laying on the couch and you went to work. That's other stuff that you probably can't. I'd rather my man cheat than lay on the couch and not go to work. That's just me. I'm a you know what I'm saying? A city girl for life. But the bottom line is my man ain't cheated, ain't never been no documentation. Y'all man have cheated. So let's leave it alone. Is that haterade or what? I got a good man, Savannah. And I ain't never I'm not. So no, and that's what they hate because I'm boisterous about it. I really should shut up, really.
No, we appreciate the fact that Dr. Damon, when he checked Dr. G and pressed him, when Dr. G was like, I don't know, and he said, no, you think I'm cheating? I don't know. And the guy was like,
why no, you like, I don't know. Why you doing his voice like that, Carlos? Now you being messy. You acting like
how much being messy? I get into character.
But my whole thing is that further proves that your wife is a liar. Because if you think I would have told that to me that is a dumbass lie. Like, I've been on this show 9 years. Well, I came in the first year because they was fighting. But 9 years. 9 years I ain't told no other bitch, but I'm gonna tell Sweet Tea that I told you my man cheated on. That's just dumb. That's just dumb. I mean, if y'all gonna come with a read, come with something better than that, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe next time Buffy can give her a read that she can actually make.
I don't even want to bring up that girl name because I don't dislike
Buffy.
You can't.
I know you can't. I'm just saying. Okay, so getting into Dr. Kema. Is it Kema or Kema?
Kema. Dr. Kema.
First of all, Dr. Alicia looks so gorgeous.
She did. Oh, she's a beautiful girl. Yes, I agree with you. We're going to do our live in a minute, y'all. Y'all just hold on. We got the people here on the but I got special guests coming in. They better come. Okay.
Well, I'm a special guest too. Yes,
you are. You coming in too. That's right. Carlos coming on my side and we're going to get it crunk. And I'm going to say things I can't say on his live.
Okay, I'll say something you too, sis. But getting back, okay, I just gotta say on the record, Dr. Alicia is beautiful, and I'm mad that I'm being shown the greatness of her potential later this season. Because remember, I kept saying like beautiful gowns, there's not much there. And you kept saying like, no, she's good. So in your defense, you kept saying, Carlos, keep watching. I wish we would have saw more of this earlier, but Dr. Alicia is so beautiful. She's really good, and Dr. Kema is a character. He's a character. Yes. The fact that he really believes in training women to be the woman he wants to be, and I love the fact that all the men said, "No, your husband said this," that I thought was so powerful. He said, "I believe in your convictions, but men don't have to say it. They just do it."
Right.
So does Dr. Damon have the same, does he treat you like he treats you?
Now, you know, one thing I'm going to say is I like Dr. Kema. I really do. I think he's a man's man. I think he's a great provider for his family. He has 2 beautiful kids. I think that he's a good guy, right? The problem is Damon and him agree on a lot of different things, like, you know, and I know a lot of people don't agree with this, and, you know, it's whatever works for your marriage. But Damon is a big thing on gender roles that the man should be provider. I feel safe when I'm with my man. He prays for me. He protects me. I love that. My man is going to do, like I told you, the manly duties that we deem manly duties, take out the garbage, you know, make sure the trash, of course, we pay people to do it. But if we couldn't, he would make sure those kind of things are done. And I would make sure the food is done and that kind of stuff. So I understand that. The only problem that I got off with Kema is when he said his wife is well trained and he got to tell her over and over again to train her. Now, was he joking? I don't know, because he kept double downing on it. So he was saying it was a joke. I don't know.
I believe when it comes to their marriage, he has rules in place and she abides by them. And that's fine. It's her marriage. Fine. It's her marriage.
He don't give sassy. Now, that was Loving on C that said Kema does not give sassy. He doesn't. That's what I'm saying. I like Kema. He's not giving sassy. He's not giving me sassy.
I don't think any of the men are sassy, though.
Yeah, you're a gay man, so you'll probably say that and not no offense. I don't even want that.
It's okay. I am sassy.
If you don't see sassy, if you don't think that's sassy, I don't know what sassy is. Do you think you sassy?
I am sassy.
Do you think you sassy?
Me? I am, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well then, okay.
I'm sassy.
Yeah, and other people are sassy too. Maybe I didn't say it was. Now the girl
are they sassy like me?
Next question, please. Next question, please. That's not all who said Danielle. Y'all speak. Y'all gotta give him full sentences because I don't know what y'all talking about. If you say happy, that's not all she said. Who else said what?
I am done.
And they say Eugene is very sassy. Carlos knows that 10 times.
I do not listen. I just interviewed the man. When I say to you, I gotta say this. This show is so good, and again, I'm so happy it's getting the shine it's getting. Like Heavenly, my interview with those 2 men did very well. People loved it. You got the best show on Bravo. And I'm so happy that I'm able to do what I can to spread the love. But it's a great show. Now, next season, y'all got a lot of stuff to work through.
We got a lot of potential. Did you see Quad's live on TGIF? I just saw the clip. She went in on Phaedra.
Go ahead. You said what?
She went in on Phaedra.
What did she say?
She said something like Candy benched her for 5 years. You didn't see that?
I saw the clip.
That I don't know if it's Phaedra versus Quad, but you know what I mean?
Let me tell you something. And listen to me loud and clear. If you are going to give me Phaedra versus Quad, this may be the best beef since Heavenly and Mariah.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. Now, I ain't saying that's the beef, but it sure looked like it. Looked like Quad was getting stuff off her. I think Quad was bothered when the girl said she was the Titanic. And she said, so you leaving me to sink? You know, I wasn't the Titanic when I helped you get on the show. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to take it back. I don't think Phaedra needed help to get on the show. However, I do think that during the casting tapes, Quad was the one she casted with. Quad was the one she was talking to. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes,
Quad played a part.
Yeah, that's what Quad said too. She said in my interview that she helped Phaedra make sense for the show, because I think we all know that Phaedra is a name on by herself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Quad was saying that Phaedra needed somebody to come in with, and for it to make sense for the setup of the show. So when she said that Candy benched her, I said, all shots are fired. And one thing I know about Phaedra, Quad, get ready, baby.
But will Phaedra give her that energy? Because Phaedra is, you know, to me, for our show, what I've seen, I don't know Housewives, I've seen the little clips, but Phaedra don't be giving that energy. Like, you know what I mean?
Because you have to give it to her. The thing with Phaedra is this. The reason why I said some of you girls, not you, the reason why I said some of y'all girls act like y'all were starstruck because y'all gave Phaedra no motion. Y'all didn't test her, like, ask tough questions. It was sort of like, welcome, NASA, right? And one thing I know about Phaedra that we've seen on the show, if you poke Phaedra, there's only so much she can take. And Phaedra parks, baby. And Quad and Heavenly, you in the middle of all this?
I love all the ladies. I'm in the middle. I love all the ladies. But on the season 2 of the reunion, did Phaedra give anything on this second part? Because I don't remember her saying
no. Because y'all, she had, the thing is this, Phaedra got off scot-free. She got off easily. The only thing that was, like, Phaedra did nothing with this part 2 at all. Part 2 was actually okay. It wasn't as explosive as part 1. Part 3 looks amazing. But the only thing with Phaedra in part 2 was the fact that, and listen, I believe Dr. G. I want to know if you believe him. Dr. G is doubling down on the fact that he did, I mean, that Phaedra did save $4,000 a month.
I will say this. Based on all the other truths that Dr. G did say about him fantasizing with her, you know, I'm paraphrasing, but saying that, you know, not in real life did they have sex, or that I could have lied and then where would we be? He was speaking too much truth that I think he just be telling the truth. So I would be prone to believe him. Yes, no. I think that he wasn't lying. I don't think he was lying.
No, then.
And then when David even pushed him to see, you know, do you know anything about me cheating? Have you seen me cheating? And he said, no, he had to tell the truth. So I don't think that he just goes around lying.
Yeah.
Went out. Okay. What happened? Okay. I'm here. You see me?
No. I'm with you. Okay.
you. I'm here. So I don't think he just be lying. No. I can't see that. What's the super chat? You gonna read it?
Okay. Total Insight says, what we witnessed is a group hazing by doctors. Quad has been broken as to her emotional groveling, asking forgiveness. Hazing is emotional and psychological abuse, and done by doctors publicly is deplorable and shameful.
I would have to agree with that. Yes, and I have played a part in it. Not so much though with Quad. I have not, I don't think. Now y'all tell me if I'm lying, but not so much with Quad. I tell you, when we sent Quad home, and I'm gonna say we because Simone actually said the words, I was pissed with Quad, like I said, and I told the story over and over again, because Quad had dissed me for Phaedra the whole season. She thought Phaedra was gonna be her girl. So she left me. And I get it why, because I go live and I tell the truth. So she probably was feeling some kind of way. But rather than say that to me, she just put me on mute. And I said, okay, roll with Phaedra. That's what you're going to do. Okay, that's your girl. She didn't call me until she needed me. And I was like, oh, I was in a position at that time, like, bitch, you roll with her. She didn't tell you she changed her flight. Oh, she told me she changed it. You know what I'm saying? So what kind of relationship y'all had? You sit in that shit because you didn't call me. So where we at? So yeah, Quad has been through a lot. I do feel for Quad. I do feel sorry for Quad. But then again, I feel sorry for Sweet Tea too. But I'm glad that y'all see that Sweet Tea be talking cash shit. Now, yes, she was hazed from the beginning by all of us. She was. I mean, even Phaedra fat shamed her, said she had a pancake booty. They was talking about her clothes.
Why haven't they brought that up?
I don't know. But what I'm saying is we always shade it because when she came in the group, it was just like, who is this bitch? Like, she walked like she's stomping on roaches. She talked like she hasn't been nowhere, I'm saying, anywhere in her life. She seems, and it seemed like coming from Phaedra to Quad, then the Sweet Tea. And I'm sure she gonna get her game together. I'm not shading her. I'm just saying she gonna get her game together. But all of us joined her, especially, like when she was leaving tags on her clothes. And then the tags wasn't but like $30. So it wasn't like she had no, you know what I mean, Versace suit. It was a tag on it for some cheap shit she was gonna send back. So it was fun. It was funny to us because she was her authentic self, and it was funny. But I get how we bullied her, we badgered her, but you could see how it happened because we were just laughing. And I don't think everybody knew that everybody was saying the same things about the girl, so it was overwhelming. I get that.
How do you walk on roaches, Doctor?
Did you see like she walked like hard, like stomping on roaches. Even Jack and Phaedra said it. She said, ain't no more roaches around here. I don't know if they played it, but Phaedra show said, girl, that she ain't got no more roaches around here because that bitch be stomping her feet. Like she stomped like, she walked like that. She walked real hard. So that's it, stomping roaches. So everybody was shady to her. I think the reason that Sweetie was so upset is because, I don't know why she was so upset with me personally. But, I said a whole lot of shit. I probably don't even remember. So, yeah.
Well, you just said she stopped on roaches.
But is that bad? That to me, that ain't nothing. That's truth. Like, she do. Like, okay. But y'all saw it on TV. Yeah, so I guess it is that I talk about the show and I recap what I saw on the show. So if you're going to take that as like, yeah, so that's what it is. So
but you know what's so funny? I saw what I saw in part 2 that I don't think the fans caught. I saw when they kept referencing You're Live and her, and so I said, Sweet Tea, this was so funny about the reunion. Based on what I saw, Sweet Tea's beef with you is only based on what you do on this channel. That's her only issue with you. On the show, she has no issue with you. And that's why you kept saying to her, what do you want from me? I apologize. I'm not giving you nothing else.
Right.
So was that part that we were missing? That segment to me was all about your YouTube.
Yes, that's what it was because they didn't have nothing else. I didn't have no beef with her. The beef we had, we squashed in Napa Valley. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we didn't talk about it anymore. So yeah, if she had some continued beef, it would have to been because of you, Carlos. That's what.
Well, you told me my name was mentioned a few times, and I did see where they cut it off because she said you and he. I said okay.
Well, she said okay, yeah. They said your name, so I'm glad they cut your name out. But she said your name.
They forgot to cut that part out, so I did catch that. The other thing I caught was Apollo, baby.
But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna take it back. Didn't she go live on her YouTube? The only difference between our YouTubes is we came with facts. And then she made shit up like I told her that my man cheated or that I got a grandbaby because I got infamil. You know what I mean? It was all lies. We coming with truth that happened. Dr. G was disrespectful. He did say all these things.
Well, he was disrespectful at the reunion when he really did say, when Andy asked him, oh, did you ever sleep with her? He said, not in real life. in my
I couldn't believe he said that. And then when he said, well, I could have lied, and then we we would have got together, and then where would we be? Like, bitch, I would have rather been with you. That's what I got out the conversation. And she's sitting there like, dude. You know what I'm saying? So that's what she mad about this lie, because we sit up and tell the truth. But then they go in with their lies, but it's okay. I'm not mad at their lies, so why are they mad at my truth? That girl took her time and made posters all up and down the hallway. I'm like, she really working.
No, I felt like she was copying you on what you did to Mariah.
That means that she's a fan. She watched this shit. And if you ever tell me that she didn't watch this shit, and that, she's a liar. She wants to be me or do what I've done with this show.
When I saw her do that, and listen, I said from day one that, look, we all know Sweet Tea wanted to be on the show, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
She never watched it. Her initial answer was, I never watched the show. I might have seen the part, but I've never really watched it.
And that's the part I have a problem with. Like, you literally, and it's okay, you watch the show. When every new cast member Married to Medicine has watched the show, period, point the blame. So when she put the poster of you, I was like, oh, she's copying Dr. Heavenly and what you did to Mariah, which was so funny and iconic.
But she was reading that. But be original.
And she has all the potential to be original. But now that I know that she allegedly, well, Buffy said it. Buffy said she gets her reason from her, or they prep her, or whatever they do. But we already knew that. And again, when we say it, we're haters, but that's the truth.
I mean, if it was said, it was said. I never saw it come out of her mouth, but the people told me. But when they said it was on Buffy and Mariah's live, so that's why I was just saying. I didn't know if Mariah said it, but then it's a minute sound like Mariah. I'm sorry. Okay, Buffy did it okay. But I think that sounded just like Mariah. That sounded like something Mariah would say. Because it's pretty clever. You know what I mean? I know Sweet Tea didn't get it out of her mind because she ain't capable. But I thought it was Mariah, honestly, because Mariah is very creative. She really is.
I agree. So we saw Apollo come out looking great. Ray Alexander says Apollo is stupefying. Do you think without being on Housewives, would Apollo and Phaedra still be married? They still got it. He's the best looking husband on Bravo.
Okay.
Do you think? Look, one thing I will say, and Heavenly, I would love to get your opinion. When a woman who may be a housewife or not a household name, the moment she gets on reality TV, especially the Housewives universe, oftentimes the husband doesn't like the attention the wife is getting. And it causes destruction in the relationship because what used to be traditional is not traditional anymore. Where she's busy, she has a life, she does other things. I think so. When people say, does reality TV ruin marriages? What I think the question should be that I want to pose to you: do you think it's hard for a man to watch his wife succeed as a famous person without him because he sometimes look like, well, why do you need me?
I think that. And I mean, the perfect example is Sweet Tea. I hate to go there, but I think a lot of times people call on reality TV, if it's a new relationship, I think that they don't care about the relationship. They just got married to be on TV. If it's an older relationship and women get on reality TV and they've been a submissive wife and the husband been making all the money, I think a lot of times they make it on reality TV to leave their husband, to boss up on him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think that it can be if you don't have a good foundation, but if you just married the person or married them on TV, I mean, that just goes with, I mean, if you look at the Housewives, and I'm not, shading anybody, but Portia, she got married on the Housewives, she got a divorce on the Housewives, the first husband. The second husband, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing played out on, social media, Housewives, whatever. But even like Cynthia Bailey, she married Peter on the show, right? She got divorced on the show. So my whole thing is those new marriages, to me, if you really cared about that relationship, I don't think you would bring it to reality TV. I wouldn't. You see what I'm saying? It would have to be something solid. Because even the solid relationships are shaken.
I do. All right, I know you got to go. Let's get these super chats out the way. Okay. Sean James said, I used to love Dr. Simone, but I just can't get over the fact that Jackie, her friend, and she had the audacity to invite Jackie, her friend, to a couple's trip at the place where her husband cheated. You guys get into that in part 3, right?
I believe so. Yes, I know we talked about it, so I don't know what they cut out. I don't watch
That's
three,
part
but
3.
yeah, me and Simone had a very heated conversation. And my whole thing is Simone get the hollering, and you can't get your point across. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, she had my head fucking hurting. You know what I'm saying? I hate to use that word. She had my head hurting. Like, I was like, okay, Simone. Even when she was making up points about Sweet Tea and, you know, the inferred, I don't know if they're going to play that part, but if they do, it was like, I couldn't even make my points. I say, Simone, I am a doctor. I know that there is no national practitioners database that will show you if you went to the doctor and you were told this before. So she started hollering something, and I was like, whatever, girl, you got it, because I can't out screaming. My throat already hurt, and I'm tired, so you got it. You see what I'm
saying? I do. Okay, Janine Branch Capron says, Buffy said she gives Sweet Tea all the behind-the-scenes info. She's being advised by both of them. They probably was all in on the Jackie video.
Okay, well, there you have it.
What do you think about that?
I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't even want to bring that whole thing up before because it was hurtful to my friend. I think I ain't even gonna speak on it. I think that Dr. Jackie is a wonderful doctor. I think she really cares about her patients, and that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Absolutely. All right, well, look, this was part 3. Looks really good.
All right,
it looks really great. I can't wait.
And I'm gonna send you the live because we're gonna continue this party over here, and then we're gonna call some people up on the phone.
On your Patreon?
Yes, on the Patreon. We about to call these bitches up.
You send me the link?
I sent you the link. If I ain't sent it, I'm gonna send it again. But I sent you the link. The last link I sent you is the Patreon link. Let me know if you have a problem coming on, but I got it. I'm live right now, so they already seeing it. So if y'all ain't on my Patreon, y'all might want to get it because we about to call some people and see what they thinking about.
All right, y'all. So make sure y'all hop on Dr. Heavenly's Patreon. I'm about to hop on there because she's gonna call some people, and I gotta listen to these folks, child. So Raindrops, thank you so much for joining. Heavenly, I'll see you in a few minutes. And look, don't forget, y'all, Messy Mondays is back and better than ever. And I'm going on tour. Heavenly, you gotta come on tour with me.
All right, let's do it.
I don't want to get you in trouble by Dr. Damon. So
yeah, I gotta ask him. We'll see.
I'll make sure we go on tour before you start filming, so you could be free.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you on the other side.
Bye, baby. Thank you so much for everything. And Carlos, if I don't say it again, we thank you for reviewing our show. You have been an intricate part. I'm gonna say honestly, Sweet Tea has been an intricate part of our show.
Yes.
I'm gonna say honestly, all the ladies work hard, but the intricate part is probably the lives you've done and Sweet Tea. That's what's made this show what it is this season. I mean, hands down.
Well, thank you. And us doing this together, because I can't do this without you. So
absolutely. And that's why I was giving the people, even next time I'm coming on your live to finish up what we started. I just can't be on my YouTube just for GP. But, we giving you what the people want. Come on to my Patreon and we're going to have a party over here. All right? All right. Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. I'll see you guys. And Raindrops, thanks again for joining. Don't forget, y'all, I'm going on tour. If you're in Atlanta, April 22nd, me and Tamar Braxton, I'm doing a live Messy Monday. Live Messy Monday, April 22nd in Atlanta with Tamar Braxton. And then April 13th, if you're in New Jersey, Philly, or New York, come see me and Teresa Giudice, okay, at the White Eagle. We are going to talk about this upcoming season of New Jersey Housewives and our relationship. And for all my love and marriage DC fans, on Mother's Day, Sunday, May 12th, I, along with Irena, Ashley, Joy, and Winter, child, we will be at the prestigious Howard Theater in DC. If y'all want the tickets, go on my Instagram or Twitter or TikTok, hit the link in my bio, and you can get tickets to all of the cities, okay? I love you guys, and I will see y'all on tour. And I'll announce more dates in other cities, but if you're in the New York area, come see me and Teresa. If you're in Atlanta, me and Tamar. If you're in DC, me and the cast of Love and Marriage DC. On Mother's Day, a great event, hey Tisha, to bring your mama on Mother's Day. All right? Okay, I love y'all. I'm about to hop on Dr. Heavenly's Patreon. Mwah.